Hello, everyone. Crystal here with your July 15th, 2020 daily tarot reading. And what an amazing day it shall be. July 15th is one of my favorite days. I have two best friends with the same birthday, so I love Cancers. I love this day. And what better way to welcome it with this beautiful deck that someone sent me, and I don't know who it was. I think it was someone who took my tarot class, one of my friends in my tarot class, but I'm not sure. But this deck, oh my gosh. So it's the Threads of Fate Oracle. I've never used it. This is my, sorry about that. This is my first time like opening it. So I'll be doing the, first reading with it with you all. I mean, just look at it. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Whoa. Okay, so I've already knocked on the deck and I've already smudged it and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get these babies cracked open. What a beautiful deck. Once again, it comes with a little booklet, which is really nice. I can already tell that they have not. Of course, this is an oracle deck, so it might have some of the traditional Rider-Waite tarot in it, but then again, it might not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this deck. I can already tell. It's about to be probably one of my favorite decks. I don't want to say my favorite, of course, but oh my gosh. But look, speak truth. See what I'm saying? But it is. It's something about it. Oh my gosh. What else do we have for July 15th? Ooh, reflect. Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry. Okay. And the last one is, ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Nature. Ooh. All right. So let's get into what this reading is all about. All right. Okay. So I love using oracle cards because whenever you use oracle cards, you just have to tap in and zoom into what this card is all about. So let's start with this one. So this instantly takes me to the Ace of Swords, which is a clear mind. A lot of people have been dealing with cloudy thinking, probably headaches. Anything that causes you problems with just speaking, being more dry, throat chakra being blocked, and that's what happens. Everything is the mind. Everything is not always going to be positive every single day, but you do want to have an optimistic point of view. But I was talking to one of my friends who was speaking the truth about how the next book I'll actually be reading, I think it's called The Art of Not giving a fuck, but that's what I think it's called. And how when you just put yourself in a position of speaking your truth, but not being so attached to the outcome of, if you love music, sing. If you love music, dance. But don't be so attached to, I want to be a singer, I want to be a star, I want all the attention. How often do we see that those people who actually didn't want it get it quicker? Okay, kind of like we see that a lot sometimes with women who really, really want children. They don't get it versus children who could care less, pop them out like Skittles. Because it's all about intention. And yes, it's intention, but it's also not caring and allowing things to just come in sometimes instead of being so fixated on it. So this speak the truth is saying, do not let a moment come up today where you need to say what needs to be said, and instead of you saying it, you don't. How annoying is that? And with having a lot of Scorpio energy like I do, my Mars is also in Cancer, for anyone who knows about astrology, but pretty much it causes you to retain and repress a lot of anger or things that, like, I'm very blunt, but there are many of times that I want to just, sometimes people lie to you and some people play on your intelligence or try to manipulate you. And it's been plenty of times where I could have just told that person right there, I know you're a liar, and I don't. So speak it today. Don't be like me where you're pissed that you should have, said something at a certain time and you didn't. Having that resilience and that hold back is good sometimes, but on other days and in other times, you do have to speak your truth. So watch what comes out of your mouth today. And that leads us to reflection. We go into this moment of reflection. And how much getting back to that point, we care too much about the wrong thing. How many times does somebody cut you off and it'll piss you off the whole day? Or someone, has an attitude with you or looks weird at you at the grocery store, like there are not way bigger issues in the world right now. So reflection is needed in order for you to see, what am I learning from this situation? How can I reflect on this? Whatever needs to be said or whatever you come out and express, expression is also a big word. Whatever you express, make sure that you're reflecting that. Don't ask a partner to be honest with you, sexual, happy all the time, crack jokes if you're not going to be that. That reflective moment says that our partner has to be a reflection of us. Our friends have to be a reflection of us. Our family members who we find ourselves around have to be somewhat of a reflection of us. And when that reflection is off, and that could be, you could be from two different political parties, or you can have two different philosophies about the world, but ultimately when it comes down to moral code and love and whatnot, they have to reflect that. And even the things that you differ about, you have to find out why and how does this reflect back on me. We have to watch it, because with reflection, I'm also feeling projection, and some people will do that too. Just like what's going on within our world today. I received a letter saying that I needed to take my daughter to go get vaccinated. How? From the government? That was new for me. If anybody has experienced this, please correct me if I'm wrong, but that was weird. That was weird because she's only a little baby. So to even get a letter from the government, not Blue Cross Blue Shield, or not, just her doctor, like that was really, I'm like, she's not going to school. She's not even going to daycare. Like that was just, it was, anyway. And along with, school starting, some parents are not comfortable with it. Other parents are like, no, go back to school. And that's fine. Everybody has their right to play a position, but to be forced to do things, that's when it's kind of like, okay, let me reflect. Let me deflect, reflect, and realize, what is this saying to me? What is the real truth? And that's why I love the all-seeing eye, because it sees past all the BS. Belief systems, BS means. It gives you the ability to see the truth. And it doesn't have to be on a global level. I just use that as an example. It could be at work. It could be where your partner is saying. It can be a friendship. Truth needs to be there. When you're finding yourself in these false relationships with people and they can't even speak their own truth, why are we talking? If you can't even speak your own truth and you think I'm just going to listen to these lies, then I don't need it. We also don't have to feel obligated when people project and when they emotionally dump on us. Sometimes we're open to hearing and conversing, and even kind of, me and my friends, we get on the phone and kind of chit chat back and forth and complain about a little bit of this, but ultimately uplift each other. Like it's normal. Nobody is perfect, but just make sure that you're seeing the reflection into why you're meeting the people who are coming into your life today. Okay. And of course, everything is coming together. When you are at a place of speaking your truth, reflecting of what's going on, you become a nurturing, nature-loving tree hugger. No, you don't have to go that deep with it, but you see yourself in everything. I was having a conversation with my mother about how is it, evil to see the beauty and see God in everything? Am I evil for seeing God in this ladybug or seeing God in this butterfly? That actually, I would think, would bring me closer to God if I'm if I see the reflection of the God conscious or the higher power or my higher self or whatever it might be. Compassion that we have for little animals. What is wrong with me seeing what validates that being or that soul connection? I don't feel like that's evil. I'm not worshiping a ladybug. I'm not worshiping necessarily the moon. I'm just acknowledging the power of me being connected to all things and how that's a blessing, because ultimately when you see the connection, you connect better with the higher power, aligning you and putting you in a position of being able to really, really, really get that blessing. Something comes in, whether it's like a new idea, you've started a new routine, or you're just like, I'm speaking my truth today. Now, hey, don't come on the comments blaming me. I didn't say go off. I didn't say tell people off. I didn't say lose your cool. I just said speak your truth. Okay, so I hope this helped. I love these cards. I am going crazy. Top one of my favorite decks alert. Favorite deck alert. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I love this deck. I'm so grateful. I hope that you all have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.